Santa told me. Yeah. Her halo.
wearing
Here
a halo.
is our special guest. Christy Fletcher's been bringing us
Good to
Germack.
see
How
you.
long have you been bringing us Germack, Christy?
Gosh, almost 6 years now.
Six
Almost
years.
6 years here at the Q.
But now you've got something that is done just for QVC. You don't do
Yes.
this for anyone else.
Nope, this one is
It's our
especially for you.
fall assortment. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, we felt like it was time to turn the corner a little bit, didn't you? You know, kids back to school and going, and parents taking their kids to college, and just this wafts of caramel apple kettle corn crunch. I mean, seriously?
Yeah, you've got it all in here. The name alone says it all.
Gets you going.
Okay, 3 of these that have been hand-packed by our friend Wally in the warehouse and his friends. Look at this. This is really a cornucopia of flavor. Let's go through what's in this collection, because one of the things you point out is, look at these are apple chips, and they even have the skin of the apple on them.
Yeah.
And they taste just like apple, and that's just one of the
A
flavors.
little cinnamony too, but yeah, look, how many times do you see a dried apple that looks like it still has the skin on it? See, that's how real it is.
Cinnamon apple chips.
Cinnamon apple chips. Well, we'll back over here to, since we talk about caramel apple, because it's the caramel, that's what makes it caramel apple. We've made you a caramel apple and put it in a mix, okay? Does that scream fall?
So that's chocolate caramel,
That's
right
chocolate
there.
covered caramel. Be careful if you put that in your mouth, your head eyes are going to roll back into your head.
Uh-oh. I'm going back. I'm faint.
He's
All
going
right,
back.
what else?
He's faint. I have our batch roasted nuts in here. These are our batch roasted nuts, delicately salted with a little bit of teeny salt. And then back down here on the other side of the apples, we have our batch roasted almonds. And then these are our corn jacks, our kettle corn sticks that have that kettle corn flavor, like you're walking down the boardwalk or going to the county fair, because I'm from the south, and you can smell the kettle corn, the real, popcorn typey kettle corn cooking. And when all these flavors come together, it really is an amazing fall touch. It's our own special recipe. Germack doesn't just dump a bunch of things in a jar.
Yeah.
We make recipes.
It has to be a symphony. All the flavors have to work together.
To make it work together.
By the way, we have 2 ship dates on this, okay? Since it's our fall collection, you can get it shipped the week of September 21st. Do you remember the 21st day? Oh, Little Earth, Wind, and Fire. And we also have it the week of October 19th. We're most limited in October. This has, you mentioned that you don't just throw flavors in, they all have to work well together.
Right, and when you put it all in your mouth, that's what you feel. It feels like fall.
Really good.
It feels, kids will love it. And, we put, again, caramel, apple, corn, kettle corn, and then of course our famous batch roasted nuts. And it's one of the most unique recipes I believe we've come up with.
It's so good, and it's always so satisfying. I always have a jar of Germack in my locker, but unfortunately they don't stick around too long.
No.
I just start eating it. It's hard to stop eating it. Tell me about Germack, that brand. You guys have kind of become one of the leading snack brands on QVC pretty quickly.
Yes, it happened very fast for us, and we've been around since 1924. It started with batch roasting nuts only, and then it morphed into nut and fruit mixes, and then we started putting chocolate into different things, and then we moved on to unique mixes like this. Very creative. My president of Germack is extremely creative, and to me, again, I don't recall having another mix quite like this one.
This is a big deal, and I'm going to ask my producer a question. Dan, do we have any auto delivery on this? No? Yikes. No auto delivery. What we have is it's new today, made just for QVC, 800 already spoken for, and now with the 2 ship dates, September 21st is your first week we can ship it, or the week of October 19th. Boy, gonna be great to have around for Halloween.
Oh,
While you're
yes.
serving all the other trick-or-treaters, you can
Exactly.
be eating your own snack.
Our own snack, and again, it's especially for you, the QVC customer.
And it's something you don't feel guilty about, right?
No, this is fun stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a little chocolate caramel in there, and and then you combine that again with those apples, those wonderful cinnamon apples that still look like an apple. I promise you, every gourmet shop
these are
I've
really
even
good.
been to
Sharona,
always
yeah.
has those twisted apples that look kind of weird.
Sharon's coming in for a little
Go
taste.
in.
You know what? when because I was sneaking a couple of pieces of this before the
were
show.
you? Do you like those kettle corn sticks?
Well, first of all, I love Germack. Like, Germack just is the epitome of a snack mix that's almost like comfort food to me. And to get something that's got sweetness and such great crunch, many times when you get some of the sweetness, it's not as crunchy. This really supplies both.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, why don't you just stay here with us
Okay.
since we're near the end of the show?
Stay here,
and
please.
because your name is Sharon, I think we had Sharon. Did we lose Sharon? Oh, we had Sharon from Michigan. She must have
from
got.
Michigan, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Sharon from Michigan, I'm
She
sorry.
couldn't wait to get more.
All right, well, I'm
Okay.
gonna grab a little handful of this and be on my
You
merry
are?
way.
Oh, you can stay. Oh, you want to go eat? Okay.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to enjoy this for just a moment
before
quietly.
we have to say goodbye.
And then the tradition of Germack, I do want to say, check the freshness seal on the top. This is hand packed only when you order by Wally
Oh,
in the warehouse.
that's a good point.
Wally in the warehouse, that's
So
right.
not until you order.
Not,
it.
it's all separated and spread out. And what's amazing is if you were to taste these ingredients separately, they're not going to
Yeah.
taste quite as delish as
Yeah.
they do when they come all together
Do Wally in the warehouse?
recipe.
Do they watch?
I believe they do.
Guys, you better get ready. You better start packing up because this
Yeah.
has really been popular.
This is gonna
If you
go.
want it in October, we brought in 1,000. We have about 300 remaining. And just a few more in September. So Wally and gang, get busy. You're going to be packing a
He'll
lot
be
of
ready.
these next
He'll
few
be ready.
days.
He's on speed dial.
Okay.
Did you get into the caramel?
Ooh.
And I can't bite into the caramel because
it's
again
really
it's
good.
very, very, very chewy. Actually, this is one of our food stylist, Miss Carol, loves our caramel pieces. They're big and chewy,
Really?
and she should know. I mean, she's in the business of food, and
Yeah.
so are you.
Yeah.
So you know what's good. But it's just amazing to
I
me.
will tell you that, like Sharon said, she loves Germack. I love Germack. You guys, I mean, you can always count on the quality.
Oh, yes.
Of your
Well,
snacks.
that's it. We don't mess around. And like I said, it's the freshness, too. It is freshness. And we work it all the way down for you, all the way to a label. Look at the label. People love pretty This is artwork that we spend a lot of time on just for you, the QVC customer. This is only for you. And look at that. I wanted to eat the plastic off the front when I first saw the label. I mean, look at the apples in there and everything. That just speaks of the whole mix, and it speaks of fall. And I did write something on my own personal Facebook page about it, just to my friends, and they said, it's fall. I got to get that because that's for caramel apples and kettle corn. You can just smell it just by talking about it. So
But
wait
that
till you
I-
taste it.
That October 19th ship date is about to fall. How many left in that, Dan? Fewer than 200? And just a few more in September. Thank you so much, Christy.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
to see you.
Good to see you, too.
All right.
Good to see
Good to
you,
see you,
Miss
too.
Sharon, as always.
We love Germack. I'm going to continue with next hour.
You are.
But thank you. That was a fun 2 hours.
You're welcome.
And
I'm
gonna
going to
skedaddle.
remind you guys of some stuff, and then we're going to get you over there, Dan.